Are they not safe? They haven't guaranteed their place into finals. It's very close though. We have them at 32 points right now. They're only 7 points behind 6th place at 39 points. And GK Esports, like I just mentioned, they are at 41. Suffice to say, it's a very close lobby right now, which means 6 matches they played today are very important. We're going to be checking in all day long to see how they're doing, keep you up to date with all these storylines. And at the end of it all, we'll see how it plays out.
Thank you, Glitter, for that CC update. Yeah, the CC update is gonna keep on getting even spicier, especially as we get closer and closer to the weekend. But something else that we actually need to start talking about, because you mentioned it earlier as well, Max, is just player performances. With what we have seen now multiple 1v2s, 1v4s.
OK， 你哋幾多有來嘅啦？
Great catch, by the way.
Yes.
It was insane. I mean, that 1v4 was so wild to see, and it just really invigorated that whole squad. So these players are really going to have to start popping off here. Like I said, Milu, 18 eliminations, QZZ with 15. They have the top 2 performers so far. Going on down, you have Leparkin from RRQ with 12 eliminations. And surprisingly, right below him, Necessary from the Wolves, all right? So it's good to see the Wolves, you know, on the top of the leaderboards or something. Hopefully we can see them here at the end in the top 6, but they're going to have to do a little bit more work. But one team in particular that I got to look at is Alpha 7, okay? Looking at their player stats, you have Guizhou and 6, who's actually the top performer for A7 here, right? Where's Carrillo? Where is Rebel? They're down in 11th and 19th, so these are 2 squads that definitely need to start popping off quick here, Neptura.
No, they really do. I've been looking at A7, right, because this team, we expect so much from them. We know so much about them, and yet they're doing nothing of what we expected them to do, to be honest. They're so hot and cold, and yes, the stats do match up to a fairly decent day, right? I mean, we did see some great stuff here from Revo, Guizhou here with a lot of damage, a lot of elims coming through, but it is just so sad that we're seeing a hot and cold situation coming on through here, because yeah, you've got those splits and the defense is really good. You've got, you know, good opportunity taking, good rotations, but when they try and take these fights, they just go in one by one, and it's odd decision making from such a top tier team.
Yeah, you can see actually Guizhou is going to be the top performer for the team, which is very cool to see the new blood of that squad do so well. But actually, I asked Revo yesterday, just before my segment with Kalaris on the stage, and Nuth was said to play because he's like the Rondo guy, and I believe because of that, they're going to put Nuth back to play onto Rondo, and who knows, maybe some of the fewer angles because he's such a new player here in the scene. So Nuth, I think, has a lot of potential, but it does kind of take away some of your team synergy when you add a player literally last second.
The thing is, not only that, especially when you put him at this kind of stage, we tend to have very big tournaments, and this is one of the biggest tournaments for PUBG Mobile esports throughout the year, and usually the pressure ends up getting to them. Quick, who's going to be getting the first win? Predictions time.
Oh, let's give it to Irina.
Irina?
I think it's gonna be Furia.
Furia?
KRX, come back.
KRX, all right. I'm gonna go with none other than Alpha 7. But it's time we see who's actually gonna be getting that first win. Put in your predictions in the chat. Use the hashtag EWC or EWC26 if you end up using social media. But it's time. We start the final day of survival stage. PMWC at EWC26. Here we go, baby.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome to the last day of our survival stage. Today, there is no chance for like a second chance, basically. Today, it is do or die.
We began this journey with 32 teams, and after today, just 16 will remain in the fight. The $3 million and the stunning PMWC trophy.
Yeah, but buddy, remember, 10 teams will see their key destroyed. Their hopes and dreams falling straight into our crusher.
The tension in the air is palpable. The spice levels have been dialed from medium to hot, and the energy in the Gadia City grid is electric. And so it's time to meet our survivors one final time to the main stage, starting with Kiwoom DRX.
7-1 GS Esports. Al Ula Club Esports. Your defending champions of PMWC, Yangon Galacticos. Dopeness. Go team. Ulf Esports. AGL. Team RRQ. Wolves Esports. Nongshim Red Force.